Hi, good morning. Hello, Pedro. Hello. Is am I audible? Hello, Pedro. Can you hear me? Santosh, can someone confirm that I'm audible?
Yes, you are audible. Yeah, already.
Okay, thank you. So let's continue the session. Rupendra, can you hear me? Have I installed your this thing? Anaconda in your local system? Rupendra, you could chat Rupendra if you are unable to speak. Hello, Rupendra.
Yeah, hi Rupendra, you there?
Hmm, yeah.
Hello.
It also is unmuted, but suppose can you confirm that I'm audible to him so that we could continue the class. Rupendra, if I'm audible and everything is fine, right, it will ping me in chat. Okay, even if you are having mic issues, so ping me in the chat. Simple. Can you confirm or no? Hello?
Hello.
Yeah, Rupendra. Now you are audible. Yeah, Rupendra.
Hello. Sir, good
I'm
morning.
audible, right? Hi, good morning. So complete your installation?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So let's start today, okay, with a simple print command. We already see print command how it works, right? So
Yes,
let's
sir.
a bit more over here, okay?
Okay.
So whenever we give a print statement, okay, it always written a string, okay?
Okay.
Print, let me give print. See, what are the arguments that it will take? Print. Print is a method where we give the following function. Print method in double quotes. Print and print and brackets. Brackets open and brackets
Bracket.
closed. We need to give something, an argument within these brackets under double quotes. Okay,
Okay.
starting double quote and then ending double quote. Okay,
Okay.
anything in between it will print. Okay, you can give any
Okay.
argument. It will be a character, string, number. Okay, it will print. It will print. Okay, without any functionality. Okay, whatever we given, it simply
Okay.
if I give 2 plus 2. So what is normally 2 plus 2? Whenever we give 2 plus 2, what will happen? It will give us 4, right? In direct Python. If I calculate, next in the next line, let me say if I will give 2 plus 2, what it give? It give me a direct output of 4. But over
4.
here, if I say print 2 plus 2, it will give me whatever the
Print
argument
what I'll be right or 2 plus 2. Just
within the double quotes. Only those things will be
yes.
taken. Okay. Now let's say if I want to make this, okay, print 2 plus 2, what I will do, I will give a comma. Okay. That means that
Okay, sir.
argument, the print statement is completed within the double quotes. So what I'll do, I'll give a double quotes at the end of these. Now what I'll do, I will create 2 plus 2. I will write 2 plus 2. So what this will do? Now the print statement has completed only within the double quotes. That's which we said that
Double quotes.
if you
Yeah.
want to continue something, okay, you need to give a comma, post comma. Okay, whenever there is a post comma, it will work as a different thing. Okay, so what we have given is given as 2 plus 2, right? Now what should be the output? It will give us an output taking as a different function. 2 plus 2 is 4.
Is 4. 4. Yes.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
So this is how we, even in a bigger problem statement, how we define is we define the problem and give an output in the print statement, giving it comma separated. Okay.
Okay, sir. Sure.
Let's do a couple of examples in the same way. Okay, let's give print. In double quotes, let me say. Divided by 23. So what is 100 divided by 23? So then I'll do 100 divided by 23. Okay. If I press enter, I'll get an output. What is 100 divided by 23?
Yes.
Okay. So what we're doing, we are
Okay, sir.
doing in a single argument, okay, in a single method, giving 2 arguments. The first argument is to print, okay, what's within the
Yes.
double.
And the
Second argument
second
is
is possible.
expression.
Yes. Sir.
Expression where it needs to work out. Okay, where we don't have the
Work out. Yes.
double quotes.
Hmm.
Okay, are we clear?
Like a function. Yes, sir. Clear.
Okay. Now let's what we do is we will do simple formatting. Okay.
Okay.
Uh, instead of simple, okay. In whenever we are writing a program, right? So once I write a program, okay, let's say I write a program 2 plus 2, or let's say I write a program which says the answer is 50. Okay.
Okay.
I'm not sure what the program is, or the program line, and you just came in the middle of the project. Okay. So now
Okay, sir.
whenever it is complicated or whenever it is unable, okay, whenever we want some other people, okay, now if you create, you will be able to understand, right, what is the program and everything. Whenever you think that it will be in a collaboration work or someone will be taking later this work, okay, then what we should do is should give comments
Comments.
in the given program. How could we give? We could give a slash, okay, shift plus 3. Okay, let's say if I'm looking at in the same program, let's say I'm looking print. Let's say I given us comment, okay. Now what it will give? It will give me only comment, right? Now what I could do is I'll click enter and I'll give slash. This is just a command to run the print statement and
Print
ensure
statement.
that print is working. Okay.
Okay, sir.
So if you see, right, whenever there is a command, okay, or whenever there is a method, you are able to see it's on red, it's on black, and whenever we have given an argument, it's go for red, that means a string. And if you see at the below line, this is just a command to run the print statement to ensure that the print is working. It's given in some other different, like a light pale blue color, right?
Yes, sir.
That means this won't execute with the program. Whenever I enter, okay, whatever I have entered over here, even if it is a print, even if it is a print statement, okay. Now let me give
Yes, sir.
print 100. Even if I give this, see what is the output? It will ignore whatever the things that were in this after slash.
Yes, sir.
Okay. So these are just for the future references for someone who doesn't know the program, so they will be able to understand the program. Okay.
Okay, sir.
So
Okay,
why
sir.
we require, maybe there is an assumption or important discussions that happened at this place.
Mhm.
Okay. Any
Okay.
important details or whenever trying to resolve, there
Any
could be an error,
message.
right? There could
Yes, sir.
be an error.
IMP
How you
message,
could
IMP.
resolve this error.
Yes, sir.
Yes. So those things will be, we need to mention over here so that in future if someone else has came to this place and they are trying to run this code or execute, then whenever they try, they need to understand why this is code, what are the assumptions
Mm.
made, what are the decisions, if there is anything, how to debug, if there are any common debugging these things, okay, errors that they will be find and how to rectify. These things will be mentioned in the code as a comment. Okay. And it is a best
So-
practice every time to write a comment for each ending line. Okay.
Okay. For
So you can
better understand.
slash or triple quotes. Okay. Anything will be fine. Let me do something known as triple quote. Okay. Let what I'll do, I'll use just give triple quote or more than three
Triple
quotes.
quote.
I say comment. Oh, enter. Give me a second. I've done three quotes, right? So normally it should take, okay. That's fine. Normally this should take, okay, within the triple quotes, okay. And this
Okay, sir.
will work in PyCharm, okay, for sure. Okay. Now what we'll do is we'll do some basic max functions, okay. So if I want to write 14 divided by 3, how could I do that?
Triple quote.
Can you get me the statement? How could we write 14 divided by 3 just like a previous output? Print.
Also,
Then what we need to do? 14 divided by 3, comma, or let's double quotes, comma, or let me give E over here. 14 divided by 3. Right?
yes, right.
Okay. Now what is 14 mod 3? So whenever I say percentage, okay, so
Yes.
what it will give us, it will give me the reminder. Okay,
Reminder.
and it is not
What's
called
the
as percentage, it is called as mod.
mod?
What it called? Mod. Mod means what is if we divide it, okay? So what is 14 divided by 3? 14 divided by 3 is 4.677, right?
Yes, sir.
Already
4.6.
taken in the above example. Okay.
Okay.
What is this is called? This is called quotient, right? 4.
4.6.
This also could be write as 4 2 by 3, right? 14 by
Yes, sir.
3.
14 by 3 equal to
14 is 4 times 12. 14 minus 12, 2, right? That 2
yes.
is this one. Okay. This is known as remainder of the given one. So let's say if I write 105 mod 105 mod 10, what would be the answer? 105 mod 10. What would be the remainder if I divide 105 by 10?
Reminder 5 2
5. 5 is the correct. Okay.
5 5 5.
See, this is known as mod operation. What is called? What it is called? Hello?
Yes, sir.
Mod.
Mod is a divided and this two balance.
The same thing. Okay, what I will do? Now what I have given? I have given 14 divided by 3, right? What if I given
Yes.
14.0, okay, and 3.0? What will happen? Will be there any difference?
No.
No? Let's
No.
see.
That's it, sir.
What I will do, I'll just make 0.0,
0.0
3.0. Will it be making any difference? Fourteen point oh divided by 3.0. Is there any difference in the output?
Yes, sir.
Is there any difference in the output? What is the difference?
Nothing, sir.
Nothing, right? But
Value
if I give 16.0, now
8.4.
if we also give 16 divided by 2,
Yes.
what is the difference now? Is there any difference?
So the 16 divided 2 किए, then also 8.2 क्यों आया, 8.0 क्यों आया?
तो क्या difference है इस पे इन दोनों पे?
हाँ.
See, here what we given float divided by float, right?
Float. Yes.
16.2, that means it's a float.
Float.
2.2,
Yes, sir. Point
whenever you,
point means flow.
uh-huh,
So is there a point means of floating, right? And is there is integers are 16 divided 2?
Yes, the above it's a float and below is an integer, but whenever we
Yes.
divide, it will always be an float.
Okay.
Now we will see the same example with plus. See what we got the answer? Now what is the difference?
Same thing, sir.
In the above example, what we given? We given float, right? In 44,
Yes, sir.
and the
40,
answer is
13.
a float.
Yes, sir. Answer is a float.
Okay, whenever we given both as an integer, what we got?
So
We got an integer, right? At 45.
integer 40.
So if I given 16.0 and 2, what would be the output now? Now what I am doing, previously I have given one float and one, both floats either or both integers, right?
Yes, sir.
Now if I give it a float and an integer, what would be the output? Is it an integer or a float?
Sir, this is the first. This is
No,
only
just try, just
integer.
try. See, in the above example, we already given, right? We
Yes.
given this thing,
Yes.
it's a float, and we given even integer, it given as a float, right?
Yes.
So
Yes.
what will happen is whenever you have an integer and a float, so which one has the lowest possibility? Integer may not be, but float is definitely, right? Float is also an integer. So you will get
Float.
float. Okay?
Okay. We'll get a in float.
Yes.
Yes,
So
sir.
over here, what it is a 2 is an integer.
Yes.
Even
2 is integer.
it is an
Same
integer, but
one.
we are having a decimal number out of it, right? So
Yeah.
whenever there is an integer and float, it will always convert to a float.
Okay.
Okay, is it clear?
Clear, sir.
Okay. Now, what we'll do is, let's do a simple thing. Okay. So, have you gone to any websites like Facebook, Instagram, where you have given your name and these things, right? You have filled
Yes.
forms, isn't it?
Yes, sir.
Like a username, okay, or first name, last
Yes.
name,
Yes, sir.
mail ID,
Like
password,
a
right?
fill of form. Yes.
Yeah. How they used to get any, I mean, what is the basic program is Python itself, okay?
Okay.
So we'll understand first before going to that stage. What we'll do is first we will define. Okay. So instead of going to that stage, we'll go to the basic stage. So what we'll do is we will define things over here. Okay. In this class, let's say
Okay.
just like yesterday, uh, x is equal to 10. That's what we had given right yesterday. This is what you're saying over here. You are constructing a x variable. Okay, where x and you are giving
And
x equal to 10. That means you are defining it saying whenever I say x, it is 10.
X value is 10.
X value is 10. Okay. So
10. Yeah.
in the same way, whenever you say first name, okay, first name, this is how they ask, right? Will your
Yeah.
first name and it gives a blank anyway. Now what we are defining is equal to good. Let's give x, y, z. Okay. Whenever it
Okay.
calls a first name, that means it is a, so it is always better to give without any spaces. So let me give as first underscore name. Okay. So whenever I call first name, it will give me XYZ. Whenever I call X, it will give me 10. Okay. So let's see. If I call X, what it happened?
X is 10.
It give me value of X. Okay. Now
X, yes.
if I call first name, what it will be? What would be the first
10
name?
was
XYZ, right?
yes.
Now what you need to understand is, once I have given the value, okay, x is equal to 10. Now if I replace
Yes.
x value, x is equal to 15. Okay, what I am doing?
Okay.
Initially the x is 10. Now what I am doing? I am overriding this x instead of 10
10.
as 15.
10 as a 15 over.
Now whenever I call x, it will give me 15. Okay. What? Let me understand.
Okay.
Let me make you understand more clearly. Okay. So let's say you have 100 rupees. Okay.
Okay.
Now someone has given one more 1,000. Now what is your current balance? 1100, right?
1015. 1100. 1100.
Okay. Or
1100.
you spend 50 rupees. What would be your current balance?
Balance.
Okay.
1085.
1050. Okay. That means you are overriding your previous balance with your expenses, right?
Expenses. Yes.
Now what here we are doing is we are overwriting. Okay. That means let's say if I given my x is equal to 10, later x is equal to
Yes.
15, later 20.
15.
So whatever the last outcome would be my x.
The last outcome is
Yes.
value of x.
So let's say you go outside with the 10,000 rupees and you spend everything, and at the end you have only 1,000 rupees. That means the pocket in your the money in your hand is only 1,000, right?
Yes.
So let's say in a similar way, let's see this one example. X is equal to 15. Okay. X is equal
Yes.
to 20. Now x is equal to 100. Now x is equal to 60. X is equal to 80. X is equal to double two. X is equal to 77. X is equal to 1 2 1 2. Now if I click on press give x, okay, you are able to see my screen, right? What I have given over here, I given values of x, different values. X is equal to 15, x is equal to 20, x is equal to 100, x is equal
20.
to, okay. Now what will happen? Let me explain through comments. This is the initial state, right?
Yes, sir.
At this point, okay, x is 15. Okay. Now when I overwrite, okay, now
Yes.
x is overwritten to 20. Okay, now it's not 15. 15 से 20 हो गया था. Now in the second line,
Yes.
20 to 100. Third line, 60, 80. So now at the final execution, when I execute x, what would be the answer?
Nice, sir. 12.
Yes.
2.
It doesn't, it will ignore everything in the past, okay? Because it was overriding.
Okay.
Okay, now in the same way, if I execute this line, x is equal to 15, now this is the latest execution, right? Now x would be 15, not 12. Now again, if I execute this, again x would be 12. Okay,
Yes.
confused? Whenever we change the
No.
x value, whatever the last value will be the x value. Okay.
What is the last value of x?
Yes, what is the last overwritten value will be the x value. So whenever we have a variable, this is dynamic in nature. It's not static. That means if we define x is equal to 10, it's not static. Whenever we call x, it won't be 10. It will be dynamic whenever we have overwritten the x value. Okay.
Okay, sir.
Hello.
Yes, sir.
Are you clear on this?
Yes, sir. I'm clear.
Okay. Let's go to the next one. Let's say now I given the first name, right? We have given the first name, right? So what we'll do is x is equal to input is enter a number. Okay. Now input is a method. Okay. What is input? Input is an inbuilt method where we take, okay, we take enter for we take the entry from end users.
Okay.
Okay. What is input? Input means we are asking the end user to give your information to me. Okay. So what we have defined previously, I have defined x, right?
Yes.
I have defined x is equal to 15, x is equal to 20, x is equal to 100. I manually wrote it. Now what I'm doing is I am a programmer and okay, let me say instead of this I will use age. So this you may find it right. Whenever in Facebook or some other place, you will be getting a pop-up or an filled form saying fill your age, right?
Yes.
So if I click enter, see what it is asking? What is asking?
Enter your birth date.
Please enter a number, right? Or what I could do
Yes.
is please enter your age should be number. Okay, now question. Let me give some input over here.
Okay.
Now I will do run again in this one. Okay. Now what I give? What is given?
Previous.
Age. Okay. Please enter your age, which should be a number. Sorry for
Yes,
this,
sir.
but the whole idea is asking the end user to give his age. Okay. I'm asking. Okay, this is how you get the filled forms. Okay, the first name, last name, and everything, right?
Yes,
In the
yes, yes.
back end, what they given an input statement for that. Input your first name, input your last name, okay, everything. It could be a filled format or it could be a pop-up. Here we are doing a pop-up. So now if I given 22, see it's taken as 22. Now if I call it age,
Age. Age is value 22.
it's 22, right?
Yes.
So it gives us the input that was entered by the end user. Okay.
Yes, sir.
So let's say if I want to calculate this age something, okay. Now can this age could be multiplied into 365 and can we see how many days? Okay, his age is instead of years. Can we convert these? This is our years, right?
Yes, sir.
22 years, isn't it? Now, can we convert these 22 years into days? If I want to convert into days, what should I do? Per year, it is
Uh,
365 days.
365 days
So I need
into
to calculate 22,
22.
right?
22. Yes.
Right. That means
Yes, sir.
into 365, right?
Yes. Yes. For
Will
days
it
of
work out
22
for us?
years.
If I click this one, right?
Yes.
What I got?
We
Got
got days
double
of
to
22 years.
365 times.
So this is a date of days of 22 years.
Mm-hmm. No, these are not the days. Okay, don't worry. So it should be 22 into 365.
Yes,
This should be 8030.
803. Okay.
Okay, but why we got this
Okay.
much? Okay, whenever we are trying to multiply a string, okay, A, B, C into 2. Okay, let me give my bad. What I will do, I will make it as string. See, whenever I give a string into 2, it gives multiple times. Okay, it will just replicate
Yes,
a
sir.
number of times as multiply.
I will see.
ABC into 2 is ABC, ABC. ABC into 3 is ABC, ABC, ABC. That's what it has done. It given us double to 365 times. Okay, that means it given
Yes.
us square 710 times. So what will happen is whenever we given an input, okay, input statement, it return us always a string. Okay, so how could I see? I could say type of age. Sorry, my bad. Age is capital. See what it given? It
String.
given as a string.
String.
So yesterday class, what I have said, we need to typecast. If you want it as an integer, you need to typecast string into integer. So what I will do, I will make age equal to int of age.
Yes.
Now, what would be the type of age? See, now the type of age is int. Now, if I multiply the same thing, where is my same command? I'm not using a different command. I'm using the same command age into 365. Now, if I run this, it will give me 8030.
Yes.
Okay, why? Previously, it is taking a string into consideration. So whenever the string is multiplied, it will give n number of repetitions of the same string.
Integer. सर हम बिकॉज क्या टाइप को स्ट्रिंग से उसको इंटीजर में लेके गया देन इंटीजर से वो कन्वर्ट हुआ राइट
Sorry, come again.
सर बिकॉज ये क्या स्ट्रिंग में था राइट और अभी ये इंटीजर में हुआ तो ये कुछ ऐसा ऐसा
Yes, yes,
रिजल्ट आया
yes. Previously, it's an string, right? So whenever there
यस
is
सर
string, वैसा repetition होते हैं. But अभी, whenever we have this one, okay, it's an integer, so it's taken a multiplication. Okay,
ओके
are we clear?
क्लियर सर
So let's do one example. Okay, let's say if we are doing, as of now, what we are doing, we have given input as this one. So we'll make a simple listing. Okay, what we will do is we will take a student's marks. Okay, we will ask the students to input his marks. Okay, and what we will do is we will ask to what is the percentage that he obtained for the 3 subjects. Okay.
ओके
So let's say we have only 3 subjects in this class, okay, for the student one. So let's say English, English. Now what I will do, I will ask input, please enter marks obtained in English subject. Okay.
ओके सर
Now let's say science. Is equal to input or let's say max. Now, so what's happening over here? We are directly asking this one, okay? But we need whatever this English marks, okay? What it would be? It would be a string, right?
Yes, sir.
So what we'll do is we'll directly typecast over here itself. We'll give an int.
Int.
So what it will happen is whenever we have given int like this, so it will directly convert, okay, given mark subject into an int.
Integer.
So now if I want, okay, let's say if I want average, what should I do? What is what is the percentage? If I want percentage, what would a percentage? Percentage is sum of all divided by number of subjects, right? Hello?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Is sum of all divided by number of subjects, right? Now, if I
Number of
replace English, so what should I do? I will give English plus, okay, science
plus max.
plus max divided by 3. So now what I will do is I will give a brackets over here. So the numerator and denominator specifically different. Okay. Now if I click enter, see, it asks us the English subject. What should we give? Let's give a random number. 85.
Mark.
Next marks, let's say 92. What could be the max subject? Let's give 100. There is a wrong. What's wrong with that? In line number 4. English is not defined. Okay, English. So whenever you give a wrong, when you define English and you have defined the same number, same, it will give us error. Okay, let me
Yes,
do
sir.
something. 85, 93, and 100. Why it is not giving us anything? Because we haven't called this. What I'll do, I'll just go to end and make percentage. Okay. Okay, let me date it on the different. We are here. Now see what is the percentage?
92.
Yes. How we did it? So whenever we create a method or create this thing, it will in the above what we have done, we have calculated the percentage. So the calculation is already done. But in the below, we called that, so that's why we are able to print it. Okay.
Yes, sir.
Okay. So let's say in the same example, now what we'll do is we'll create a simple format. Print, print, okay. Within double, what I will do is, okay. The marks obtained by student one for what I will do, I won't make any this thing. Okay, what I will do, I will give a flower brackets. Okay, what I mean by flower brackets? This okay, this is the flower brackets. Okay, and I will close the flower.
Okay, sir.
Okay, now I will give comma. Okay,
Okay, sir.
and what I will do is I will give dot format, and within brackets I will give yes. Let me see once again. Okay, I haven't given the double quotes over here. Okay. Now what I have given something. The marks obtained by student one. Okay, for English is I don't know as of now, but whenever we have English we already defined in the top, right? These are 85 marks.
Yes, sir.
Now if I click this, oh, what happened? Print 21. Okay, let me give one more subject also. Dot format. Can you see? Is there any this one I have given any extra comma or something? Okay, this is not a problem anyway. I have given comma. Oh, sorry, my bad. You should not even give the comma. Okay, because comma is for argument, right? But over here I am creating one more method. Okay, sorry for one. So whenever using, right, you need to use format. Okay, what it has done. Okay, what it has done is we give the flower brackets, right?
Yes, sir.
The
Flower
flower
bucket.
brackets are like placeholders, what we call placeholders. And what
Placeholder.
place in this placeholder is defined at the end as format. Okay, so I am not sure what is
Okay, sir.
English marks, what is max marks, right? Until the result are out, right? Only when the results are out, I'm able to understand what is the English and max marks, right?
Yes,
So
sir.
I created a statement. This would be my English. Okay, then I create a placeholder for English mark. And this would be the max marks and create a placeholder for max mark. So now what I have done is for to complete the placeholders, we taken format method. Okay. What it will do is whenever we have English, okay, so we got in the top English marks, right?
Yes.
It will take this English marks, okay, and place it over here in the placeholder. See, that's why we got 85 over here. English subject marks. And max is 100. So over here, it's just for second placeholder. What is the second placeholder? It's max. It goes to over here and see it's a max, and it printed out the max marks. Okay,
Okay.
are we clear?
Yes, sir.
What we call this, we given as placeholders. Okay, now if I give
Placeholder. Flower bracket.